Hello everyone, my name is Lauren Romeo and I'm a senior majoring in civil engineering and economics. My research project is called The Characteristics of Pool Trips Offered by Ridesourcing Services in Chicago. I did this project with Dr. Carol Exton-Palumbo, who is in the geography department, and Dr. Norman Garrick in the civil engineering department, and Davis Chacon Hurtado in the Human Rights Institute. So this project focuses on the pool trips that are offered by ride-sourcing services such as Uber and Lyft. And these basically are trips in which a customer can ride with another customer who has a similar route to them. So our study looks at ride-sourcing data that was gathered in 2019 by the city of Chicago. And we're aiming to understand the spatial, temporal, and demographic patterns in these type of rides and how they relate to the different areas in Chicago. And in addition, we found that there was a fare increase that occurred in March of that year. And so we took a look at the impacts that that fare increase had on the behavior for pooling. So in the data set, there were a few different types of trips. Trips were either shared trip authorized, which meant that they were willing to pool, or they were not. And then from here, trips were either successfully matched with another customer or they were not matched. And so we had three different categories. We had individual trips, we had authorized and pooled, and then we had authorized and not pooled. In order to obtain our results, we used a clustering method that basically put the census tracts within Chicago into 7 different groups. So they were categorized into different typologies, and then we used these typologies to assess our data from the Chicago Ridesourcing website. We found that the percent of trips that were authorized to be pooled decreased with median income, and we also found that it increases as the trips get longer. And during commuting hours, people seem to be more willing to pool, and there's also more pooling success. So we found a steady fare increase beginning in March 2019, and from this we assessed the elasticity of demand for pooled trips. And we found that they're very price elastic, and higher income cluster groups tend to exhibit higher price elasticity. So basically, as the fare changes, they're more likely to decrease their consumption of pooled rides. And during this time, both authorization and pooling success dropped. And in terms of pooling success, we found that it was greater when people are going to a common destination, when they're taking longer trips, and when they're commuting during the peak commuting hours of the day. So this research will be presented at the Transportation Research Board Conference, which will be held virtually this year. I'm really excited about the research, and I would like to thank the other members of my team who helped me work on this. Thank you so much for listening today.